What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're going to be fixing a quarter panel on the Mustang. As you can see, the bumper and the hood is painted. The front end is just waiting for the parts to dry so we can assemble it, and today's problem is going to be the quarter panel. We are gonna go try to straighten it up as much as we can, see if we can actually bring this out, and if not, we do have a spare Mustang that we can borrow parts from, which is right here, but we'll try our best to see if we can fix down. If not, we have a decently good parts right here. So let's see what we're gonna take out from the trunk and access the point right there. Alright, here's a better look. We got the bumper off. I don't want to bore you guys on how to take it out, but there's a few screws. And this is the quarter panel we are going to be trying to fix. Also remove a bunch of stuff from the interior. And there's a mangled mess in there. So now we're just going to try to see how much we can pull out. Alright, here is a better look again. As you can see, the back panel is straight. This is where it's kind of bent, so this thing will have to come out this way, and then these pieces will have to come out this way. Same thing with this. We'll have to pull them out, straighten up as much as we can, and then if we can't straighten it up, we're just going to use the donor quarter panel. Yeah. It's coming out. You can actually see it being straightened up. Okay. Perfect. Alright, that escalated quickly. I thought I was going to be able to save the quarter panel, but it's just too mangled, and I got to straighten this up. I got to straighten this up. This thing right here. This thing right here. This thing right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it pretty much straight line down here and that way, and I'm just going to replace this part. There's no point in replacing this because it's pretty straight and even. It's all good. Even like when you close the thing, it's pretty straight. So the only thing that was messed up was this kind of piece right here, and trying to straighten it out, but it's just too mangled to be straightened up. So that way we are just gonna be cutting it off and then rebuilding a new piece. Pretty much should be solid after it's that. I do have a better welder than that crap, so I will use the other welder with the gas, shielding gas, to fill that up. But at the end, it's gonna be 100%. Here's a major update. It's been a while since I actually recorded, but the GT that I'm actually fixing, it's fully gutted. This piece is cut off, trunk is gutted. The donor car, same story goes. Actually, everything else is also spot welds removed. Got it here, but a major part is doing this. I'm not doing this on camera because it's kind of tedious work. But yeah, I will be showing once I start hitting that quarter panel. So we are going to be splicing it directly up here like that, because this side is all good. There's no point in doing anything here. Here we go. The piece is off. Very cool. So now we are gonna get the donor part and reinstall it here. Here is the donor part. Here's the extra piece, but we spliced it like that from this car. Now we are gonna try to fit it on here and do the final cuts and tack weld everything in place. Here I'm trying to fit it up. So I have to mark where I'm gonna have to cut it, mark where I'm gonna have to cut it, but it's gonna be spliced right here. And damn, this already looks so much better. Quarter panel on there. Love it. This all gets to be tacked in. This gets to be tacked in. So now I'm just gonna have to trim this where it's supposed to be, and then we should final match it. We are fitting it on, and it's fitting perfectly. You can almost see where it is. The trunk matches. It's gonna have to come up a little bit, but it's pretty dope. Here is a last step before we put a quarter panel on, and once the quarter panel is back on there, you'll get tack welded, and then we get to painting. But pretty much that's it. All is grinded down, and I did apply first coat of a Bondo. So we'll sand this down, won't bore you with the process, but once I'm done, I will bring you back to the finished product and we get to the paint. Here's a quick update. I did this corner as well because there was a small dent. I did a bumper too, but then when you come here, here is the finished product, but freaking plastic went on, and now I'm gonna have to sand this and reapply it again. But here is the wheel well. Not bad, not too shabby at all. Is finally painted. I didn't record much, but here we go. I think one of my best clears I've thrown, but there's some dirt in it. That's gonna be, I have like 3 or 4 layers of clear, so I'm gonna have to buff it out. And here is, you can see the dust particles, but that's easily buffed out because it is windy today and it was raining. Really kind of awkward, but she is done. Next thing is we're gonna assemble her. Yeah, I had issues with the paint, but thank God the clear came out good. All right, pretty happy with it. Here is the rear so far. Bumper, I got the wheels from the other car. The back end is looking pretty cool. GT500 exhaust with a diffuser. And here is the quarter panel. Everything matches pretty good. So next thing is the trunk, the window, and the rest of these things. Alright, let's see how this thing looks. Very good. Very good. Just gotta bring this one a little bit back. But other than that, shit is complete. Alright, just as I show you the front end, I'm gonna show you the rear end. The car is absolutely not done yet. I took everything out because I was cleaning, and I changed the carpet and also the module. Just got that back today along with the seat. But here is the rear end. There was a little dent here too. Fixed that, painted the whole quarter panel right here. I still need to wet sand it and buff it, but it's still good. Like, there's a little trash like right here, but it's a good. And here is the rear end. The bumper was painted too. And here we go to the side. Okay, so the trunk is not closed, so don't look at that gap right there. Here we go. That was the major problem. That's what was wrong with the car, but we have fixed it, and now she is pretty good. This is where we spliced it, right here and somewhere here, but it's all done and ready to be enjoyed. And oh yeah, I am getting purple lug nuts and new wheels. You're gonna have to see. Stay tuned for that video. Here is the rear end. It's coming out better than expected. So this was gotta go. Here is the front end again. Painted the horse dark, and I tinted the side markers. Look at that, pretty dope. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and check out my other videos. Peace.